186,000 miles. I've been taking care of this car since it had 35,000. And that's why it's called the car that just won't die. Oh yeah, and this too, back in 2009. It's still not a bad looking car. A little bit of front end damage from the ditch, but considering I was at a 45-degree angle, not too bad. Yeah, because I jumped it off a curb and into a ditch, the core support's bent a little bit. I have my headlights and turn signals all wired in. Of course, you got your standard bungee cord here. And of course it leaks oil. I mean, 185,000. What I plan on doing is attaching a chain to this tow hook right here and attempt to pull down on it somehow. Maybe get a chain affixed to it, to the ground, and then jack it up. Yeah, when I put her into the ditch, I had to replace both lower control arms on the front. Did those myself. It wasn't too difficult of a job. The only thing that made it difficult is that I tried putting in the sway bar upside down and the tie rod in backwards, so if you don't do that, you'll be fine. Hell yeah, I got the brand new ball joints, new sway links that were actually made out of metal instead of plastic like the factory ones. Gotta get rid of these tires since they had weird wear from the fucked up ball joints and the control arm bushing that's inside here. Or no, it's all the way at the back under that plate. Almost completely shot. But yeah, here's what jumping your car does. Here's what taking your car off of sweet jumps will do. Whole bunch of bent parts. This is supposed to be straight. Bushing cracked in half, been like that for years. Sounded like a bowling alley going over jumps. You can see where it's metal to metal for the longest time. That's where that clunk is coming from. When you have shot bushings and shot ball joints and stuff, what it does is it wears out the inner part of your tire, and usually down to the belts. And what happens is your tire wears out early, and then you put her into the ditch, jump it, take it off a sweet jump. But hey, it's never driven better. I got the cheapest oil filter. You know why? Because it's a fucking old Nissan. Why would I put a good oil filter in it? I mean, hell, commercial use. If you change your own oil and you don't do this, then you're stupid. It keeps the rubber from melting to your fucking motor. Alright, let's see what this oil looks like. I always use house brand full synthetic. I don't care what. Ooh, that thing was on there kind of loose. Always put 6,000 miles on it. Doesn't look all that bad. Definitely needed to be changed. Gurgle, gurgle. Some people call an oil leak, I call rust protection. See, the oil still has some color to it. It isn't completely black. 6,000 miles, 185,000. If you never let your car get low on oil, it'll be fine. Just check it. Add a half a quart. It's easy. It's very easy. Just pop the hood, give it a little drink. You know? This oil filter's a bitch to get to. I mean, it's like right next to, right above the CV axle. But when you've done it 500 times, it gets pretty easy after a while. There's the filter I used before, a Fram. Yeah, I know. Come on, it's a Nissan. Inlet holes are much smaller on this really cheap filter. I like that one a lot better. Oh well. Just for this oil change, I'll use the crappy one. I'm gonna keep on using these in the future just because they have the grip on them, make them a lot easier. I just went to Napa today because I thought their oil was still on sale for $2.99, but they weren't. So I'm just like, give me the cheapest filter, I don't care. I'm actually impressed by the Fram compared to the generic one. With filter, it takes 3.65 quarts, if you can believe that. It's a 2.4 liter. I've heard of smaller engines taking more oil than this, and I've worked on a lawnmower that took 3 quarts of oil. When you do this enough times, you can master the pour.